Welcome. It is a Monday, the 15th day of January for 2018, Martin Luther King Day. Time for a look at the news. 7 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock. Today being Martin Luther King Day, it is a federal, state, county, city holiday. Most banking institutions are closed. There'll be no postal service today. Schools are closed. Do remind you, though, that ACES will be open. Both ACES, the garbage service, and the office and transfer stations and landfill, all open today. In the news this morning, the Amador County Coroner's Office has identified 2 Pioneer residents killed in an early morning auto accident as 37-year-old Judy Irene Powell and 11-year-old Courtney Alexis Turner. According to the CHP, around 6 o'clock Saturday morning, Powell was driving a 1998 Saturn westbound on Highway 88 east of Dewdrop Road. Noel Tenney, also of Pioneer, was traveling eastbound on 88 east of Dewdrop in a Toyota 4Runner. For an unknown reason, Powell allowed her vehicle to cross over the double yellow lines and proceeded over 2 eastbound traffic lanes and onto the south dirt shoulder of Highway 88. Tenney saw the oncoming vehicle on the south dirt shoulder ahead of him and steered into the fast lane from the slow lane to give the vehicle more room. Powell then steered the vehicle back to the right and crossed from the south shoulder back into the traffic lanes directly into the path of Tenney. The vehicles then struck head-on. Powell and Turner were pronounced dead at the scene. Tenney sustained a broken right hand as a result of the impact. The accident blocked Highway 88 for over an hour. The incident is under investigation.
Well, Amador County fire crews rolled to a residential structure fire at 1650 Goose Creek Road in the Comanche Village Sunday afternoon. Called in around 1:15, first responders report heavy fires showing from the east end of the residence, and an aggressive fire attack was started. Crews were able to hold the fire to the east end of the building, with just heavy smoke damage to the rest of the residence. Fire units from Jackson Valley, along with the City of Ione, Mule Creek Prison, Cal Fire, City of Jackson, and Sutter Creek Fire District, with a total of 5 engines, 4 water tenders, and 2 chief officers responded. Now, crews remained on scene well into the night watching for any flare-ups. There were no injuries, and the Red Cross was called in to assist the the residents of the home. Now, the estimated damage to the home and contents listed at $200,000. Fire investigators and Amador Sheriff Department currently investigating the cause of the fire.
A change to a wet weather pattern this week. Several storms will move through the region this week and early next week. The first storm will have high snow levels and rainfall amounts will be relatively light. Generally, up to 3/4 of an inch of rain will fall over the foothills tonight and Tuesday. Thursday and Friday will see heavier rainfall of up to over 2 inches. 2 inches of snow will be possible below the 7,000-foot elevation. A still wetter weather system with much lower snow levels is currently forecast to move through Northern California early next week. Motorists traveling into the mountains should be prepared for winter weather conditions and carry chains. Slick roads, they can be expected too.
Well, a trial-setting conference for David Bilderback, the Avery man accused of murdering his son, postponed 2 weeks late last week. The delay granted by Judge Timothy Healy brought on as one member of the defense replaced another. Tony Salazar replaced Bilderback's former public defender, Stephen Krensky, who's leaving the county public defender's office. Now, Salazar joins Lee Fleming on the defense team. Bilderback, charged with first-degree murder, voluntary manslaughter, assault with a firearm, and negligent discharge of a firearm after his son, Cole Bilderback, 19, was discovered dead at his father's business September 28th. Bilderback has been additionally charged with 5 special allegation enhancements. He's been held in the Calaveras County Jail since his arrest, with bail raised to $3 million from $2 million, following the addition of the first violent felony enhancement prior to the preliminary trial. Judge Healy expected to set a trial date at the next hearing, January 26th, 8:30 a.m. in Department 1 of Calaveras Superior Court.
Well, the Calaveras County Sheriff's Office is facilitating the offer of a $5,000 reward for the arrest and conviction of Jimmy Blake Terry. Last week, the Sheriff's Office announced that Terry is currently listed as Calaveras County's most wanted in connection to a recent burglary and vehicle pursuit in the Arnold area. Terry also has several outstanding warrants for his arrest. A private anonymous party has donated the $5,000 reward to the Friends of the Calaveras Sheriff's Office, which is a nonprofit group that supports the Sheriff's Office programs. Now, if you know of the whereabouts of Jimmy Terry, you're asked to contact the Calaveras County Sheriff's Office Dispatch 754-6500. You may remain anonymous. A photo of Jimmy Terry has been posted on the KVGC Facebook page.
Well, break out the ball, bat, and glove. Little League season almost here. If you have a youngster interested, here's a reminder. Amador Little League East registration closes January 31st. If your child lives in Jackson, Pine Grove, or Pioneer, visit the Amador County Little League website at aclle.com to register for the upcoming season. Spots are still available. Teams are filling fast throughout the league.
Do you have any of your friends who are coaching Little League?
I probably do, but I do not.
Frankie?
I do not know.
Think about it. Frankie is.
Frankie's a full-time firefighter, and so with his schedule, I think it's probably hard for him to coach.
I thought he was doing soccer.
Josh Hoover was coaching soccer. Frankie coached soccer, I believe, last year with Angela, but I want to say Josh Hoover was.
Frankie and Angela coached?
Yeah.
Joey's girlfriend, Angela?
Yeah.
Really?
Angela, better athlete than Frankie.
That's true. That's
she was.
True. Frankie, Anyway, Volcano Theater Company reminds you that there are open auditions tonight for their first production of the 2018 season, The Sunshine Boys. Auditions will run this evening at the Cobblestone Theater from 6 to 8. The production calls for 5 men, 35 to 75, 2 women, ages 20 to 60. For more details, you can contact Judy Elliott today at 295-4285. And that's a look at local news on a Gold Country Monday, Martin Luther King Day. From the KVGC newsroom,
I'm JD.
And I'm Jim Geedy reporting.